Tonight, almost $1 billion in transportation and infrastructure improvements could come to Duval County beginning this fall if Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry's county gas tax increase passes City Council. Now, it would double the current Duval County gas tax from 6 cents to 12 cents a gallon. On your side's Dawn White broke down roadway projects earlier, and now she breaks down the drainage improvements and transit projects.
We're in San Marco right now, and we see an awful lot of flooding.
Bob Hessen knows about San Marcos flooding all too well because he's lived there for years.
I know one guy that got flooded out of his house during Hurricane Irma, I believe it was, and there was enormous damage done. Many people had to restore their first stories anyway.
$35 million in drainage improvements are proposed here in San Marco with the goal of reducing flooding from heavy rain and high tide through a new pump station.
City Council will consider the $930 million proposed transportation project, and $129 million of that would go to drainage improvements. Another $446 million would be used for transit projects, including the Skyway. That's a 2.5-mile monorail system.
With the development of communities in and around downtown Jacksonville, Brooklyn, Springfield, Riverside, we need to have a transportation network that actually rapidly allows people to come into downtown.
The project would also fund a second St. Johns River ferry boat.
Having a second boat gives us the opportunity to have uninterrupted service for this major thoroughfare and connector for A1A.
We have the full list of proposed projects on our website, firstcoastnews.com. In Duval County, Dawn White, First Coast News, on your side.
Want to let you